Today we are joined by Rana Ihsan Afzal, Coordinator to Prime Minister on Commerce and Industries. Thank you so much, Rana Saab, for giving us the opportunity to talk to you. Let us begin to talk about yourself and your leadership. You began your journey from Faisalabad. How was that happening, and what has led you to be for service to people and be a politician and also a businessman?
So, firstly, I'd like to say hello to all of your audience in DiploTV, and I would like to wish you the best of luck in this initiative. I hope you bring the positive side of Pakistan to your viewers. So, come from a political family from Faisalabad. My father was a politician since 1993, 94, and he uh, remained a member of the Provincial Assembly, National Assembly, and his last designation was Minister of State for Finance. My mother has also remained a member of the Provincial Assembly of Punjab. I have been on the business side, so I had the opportunity of serving on the board of FESCO, on the board of Danish School, and I have been the chairman of our trade association, which was All Pakistan Particle Board Manufacturers Association. Apart from that, I have had private sector experience in the health sector, in the education sector, in the manufacturing and real estate side. So once my father passed away, I decided to try and continue his legacy, and that is when my political journey started in 2019. We were in opposition, and as I have been a student of economics and I've graduated with a degree of economics, also my master's is in management sciences. So I got the opportunity to join the research wing of PMLN. And in that research wing, I was part of the economic committee. And we started off with making white papers, with authoring white papers on PTI's performance and budget comparisons, and how PMLN brought in the real change. So that was my entry into politics, and I contributed to the speeches of the opposition leader in Punjab, Hamza Shehbaz Sharif, and then we were able to contribute to the national opposition leader Shehbaz Sharif's speeches, and that is how I started my journey in politics. And I was then made a spokesperson for PMLN on economic issues, and I was a member of the Economic Council of PMLN. So that is where I mostly contributed. And then later on, when the government came, I was appointed as the coordinator to the Prime Minister on Commerce and Industry, and I was assisting Miftah Ismail, who was the then Finance Minister. And later on, I tried to contest, but the party did not give me a ticket. But this time, when the government was formed, I was made coordinator to the Prime Minister on monitoring and implementation. So since the last 1 year, I was working with the Prime Minister in very close proximity. I was heading the Prime Minister Delivery Unit and the task management system. So basically following up on the directives of the Prime Minister and all the decisions, the roadmaps of the ministries. We used to capture them and then follow up on it, removing the bottlenecks, making sure there was timely implementation. And recently, the Prime Minister, he made me the coordinator for commerce. So I've joined commerce since the last 1 month, and it has been a busy month. So this is a short summary of my political journey.
What are the advices that Rana Saab has given you? Some of the memories that you would like to share with us, with your audience, and what are the guidances that he has given you as a political leader or as a young Ehsan who has been around his father at that time? So what are different memories that you would like to share with us?
So firstly, the biggest lesson he used to teach us is that politics is public service. And in Pakistan, even though we have a very vibrant upcoming political class, but generally politicians tend to be, not so highly educated, and they are public representatives. But, he thought that professionals should also join politics so they can contribute in the policy work for their constituents. So he made sure in his political career that he was always available publicly whenever he was in Faisalabad to hear and feel what the constituents are feeling And honesty was another lesson that he taught me, that you have to be, as this is public service, and to have an opportunity to resolve the issues of public in mass and to make policies which benefit their livelihoods, and to try to contribute to the betterment of the country is an opportunity so huge. It's an honor, it's a massive responsibility. So this is the best way to give back to your country. So honesty, integrity, hard work, those were the lessons that I took away from my father's life. And he was a workaholic. So I try to imitate what I learned from him, to replicate his principles. And he was a civilian supremacist. He thought that civilians should have the right to make decisions for the betterment of the country, and I try to follow his course as well.
Dr. Najma has made a substantial contribution herself as well. So, as always we say that there is a woman behind a successful man, so a mother behind your success. What are the different ideals that she had taught you and given you the wisdom that you are carrying today? So please do share with us and our audience about her as well.
I'd like to say that the woman behind my success is my wife, because I have to be on the safe side. But definitely my mother, she has had a major contribution in whatever I am today. There's no doubt about that. But my mother has always been a professional lady. She was a doctor, and she was a practicing doctor, and then we built a hospital. We have a hospital in Faisalabad, so she managed that hospital, but she was always into social welfare, and she used to participate in social betterment of the society. So she was always active. So as a lady, I think she has done well. She was interested in contributing to the society, and she joined PMLN, and she became a member of the Provincial Assembly. These days she's heading the health committee of the Women Chamber of Faisalabad, and she's also chairperson for a couple of organizations. So I think the lesson I've learned from women is that they are equal to men, and they can contribute, if not more, then at least equivalent to what men contribute. So given the opportunity, they have a major role to play in the economy of Pakistan. They have a major role to play otherwise in many aspects and areas. And I feel that my mother, she taught me to respect women and to support women rights. So that is the lesson. She is a strong advocate of women rights, women entering into the economic domain, women entering into different professions, and she still gives many lectures in different areas wherever she is invited on women empowerment. So I think I'm also a proponent and a person who always thinks that women should be standing side by side with men in all areas and aspects.
One of the important inheritance you have got is Faisalabad as a city of entrepreneurs, city of business, city of hubs. So what Faisalabad has given you as an entrepreneur, as a business leader, our audience who will be global, please tell us about Faisalabad and what has the essence of the city that has contributed immensely to Pakistan's economy as well, and we'll follow up about your economic endeavors.
So I'd like to mention that I got educated in HSN College and then LUMS, and then I had an opportunity to go abroad. But my father, he sort of brainwashed us that we should join the family business, and he made us stay back sort of in Faisalabad. So in a way I feel lucky as well that I did not choose to go abroad, but I stayed back for the betterment of our city and to contribute here. Faisalabad is the third populous city in Pakistan, and it is the textile hub of Pakistan. So the people of Faisalabad are very hard working, and I feel that growing up in Faisalabad, it's not such a big city as Karachi or Lahore, but it has a very, it has an essence of hard work in it. So people in Faistabad are mostly businessmen or workers, and everyone is hardworking. So it is a city which is not only contributing to the success of Pakistan, but it is a city which is very vibrant, and our focus is to make it the hub of trade in Pakistan.
We would like to make this interview more candid. And since talking about your current position as coordinator to Prime Minister on Commerce and Industries, what does your day look like? I mean, it's a hustle day, and of course, you can also share about what it is to be the coordinator to Prime Minister on Commerce and Industries. What this job looks like, what do you do regularly, and how this you are driving forward. What are the different moments in your day, and how you are driving forward, and what are your mandates while you are heading this important position?
As you know, that commerce is a very busy ministry, and the major task is to enhance trade and to have an oversight of all the policies related to trade. So we have many attached departments. We have the Intellectual Property Organization, we have the National Tariff Commission, to name a few. Then our ministry is represented all across the world, because in all our missions abroad we have commercial sections, and so it has a massive mandate, and that is to enhance trade with our bilateral partners, with the world, enhance exports, but then also to ensure policies which make an enabling environment for the domestic businesses to prosper, be it services, agriculture, or industry. So it's a very busy ministry. We have a jam-packed schedule. I'm assisting the Prime Minister on commerce, and then most of my time is spent in the Ministry of Commerce, and then interacting with the business community, and then reporting back to the Prime Minister whenever he calls a meeting on commerce. So it's a busy ministry. It's a ministry which is interacting all the time with all the major stakeholders, and these days the biggest topic is the tariff wars happening in across the world. So there is a lot of apprehension, and then there are new opportunities which are coming up, and we have the Look Africa policy where we want to enhance trade with the African continent. So there are so many things which are happening. Input coming in from different missions. There are around 200 associations of which represent various businesses in Pakistan. All the chambers are connected to us. So we hardly get time for anything else.
How you organize, how you make yourself organized to achieve those objectives, and what are the various objectives that your ministry is currently looking at, like goals that you had placed for your ministry, your office, and how you are achieving that? Because this looks like a huge task that you are currently doing, and especially assisting the Prime Minister at the moment. So how you are organizing it, and how you are, managing the entire work, and if you share with us the current goals that you would like to achieve.
So I think the major target for our government is to double our exports. So currently we're at 33 billion US dollars of exports, and the task that the Prime Minister has assigned to the Ministry of Commerce is that we need to take it up to 65 billion dollars in the next in our tenure, which is going to end in 2029. So that is the current target, and then obviously we want to take these exports to $100 billion, and we want to go to a growth. We want to achieve a growth which is sustainable. So this is the major target of the Commerce Ministry, that we have to balance the imbalance in our trade deficit. So we have almost double the imports of our the level of exports we are at. Our imports are almost double. So this is for this tenure, that is our target, that we want to balance this trade deficit, double our exports. We are coming up with the e-commerce policy for domestic and international e-commerce. We plan to reduce the import tariffs. So that is a target over the next 3 years. Already we are in discussions with our multilateral donors and supporters, that we want to reduce the import tariffs to make an environment which is export enabling, rather than, Pakistan has been following a policy of import substitution, and that has not worked. The trade imbalance exists. So to turn that around, so that is the main target of commerce, and all our activities, all our policies are focused towards achieving these targets. Obviously, our schedule is made a day or two prior, and we have to be, working all the time. That is the only way that you remain organized, that you have to plan ahead, and that is what we do. So currently we are almost 80% of the budget activity is done in commerce, so we are in that process. So you need to plan ahead to organize yourself.
Thank you so much. One of the things which is very much interest of the global audience is that this tariff that is happening to Pakistan and of course globally, how your ministry and your office is dealing with those tariffs that are imposed by the US.
So regarding the US tariffs, the government of Pakistan has decided to engage with the US government, and our mission has already, they have done a meeting with the USTR, and we have indicated to the US government that a delegation will be arriving to negotiate regarding the tariffs, and we have made solid proposals, not only to improve the budget surplus that Pakistan has in favor of US. So we are considering importing new items from the US, enhancing our imports, and also we will be discussing on reduction of tariff on a few items. So there is a solid plan, and it has been made under the direction of the Prime Minister, and with proper stakeholder consultation. So hopefully the delegation will be going soon to the US, and we will be in negotiation. So that is the plan on the US tariffs. I think where there is a lot of panic and there is a lot of confusion, we feel that there is an opportunity for Pakistan as well, because if you compare regionally, Pakistan's tariff are not as high as our competitors, some of our competitors in the region. As you know, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Vietnam, they have been imposed higher tariffs.
Rana Saab, at Diplomatic Insight, we always celebrate the connection of business and diplomacy. And you have the right position in your office where you are connecting the diplomacy with business. So could you tell us that how you are leveraging your presence here in the office in connecting your business initiatives with the diplomatic missions or global partnerships in different countries? I also know that you have remained engaged with Qatar, with various other countries, and your experiences in different countries while studying abroad also give you more insight on how the countries are engaging with Pakistan and your presence here as well. So could you also highlight that, how you are connecting business and diplomacy?
So as I've already mentioned that, trade has to be done with the world over. So, and we are represented almost all over the world by our missions and the commercial sections in those missions. So we are constantly in touch with the diplomatic community in Pakistan, with the various ambassadors, and there are many things happening with the GCC. We have FTAs with different countries. We are part of the WTO, and in that aspect we are constantly in touch with various countries, trying to smoothen up the trade efforts. Regarding GSP Plus, we are in touch with ambassadors from the European Union. So it is a very interactive ministry, and without diplomacy, I would rather say that now diplomacy is more weighted. The more weightage of diplomacy is towards trade, and trade is the trump card for diplomacy. So definitely we are interacting with the diplomatic community, and without their support and without their without interacting with them, I think our ministry cannot do anything. So we are always engaged with them.
How you are asking the different, industrial complexes or the businesses to diversify and promote their products, as you have also mentioned about the export-oriented approach that your ministry is looking at. How you are diversifying it and engaging the local businesses to go globally as well.
So one of our attached departments, or it's an independent department but connected with commerce, is TDAP, which is the Trade Development Authority of Pakistan, and they are assigned with the task that they have to promote Pakistani products all across the world. So they, in collaboration with the business community of Pakistan, and they participate in different exhibitions across the world. So they participate in country exhibitions. They hold exhibitions within Pakistan. So, for example, we are having a Look Africa policy, as I've already mentioned, and we have an upcoming exhibition on the 15th to 17th of May in Ethiopia. So almost more than 100 Pakistani businessmen are going to be setting up their exhibition stalls in Ethiopia. So that is one example. We just had a massive HEMS exhibition in Lahore, which was the Health, Engineering and Minerals exhibition, and there were almost 250 plus stalls, exhibition stalls set up by the Pakistani business community, representing the health sector, the mineral sector and the engineering sector. And TDAP invited international business community by reaching out to different chambers, and we had almost 900 international businessmen coming to Pakistan and attending the HEMS conference. So it was a massive success, and this was the vision of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and Jam Kamal Saab implemented it via TDAP. So these sort of activities are being, so we have, so in Osaka, Japan, we had so in all countries, wherever there are exhibitions happening, TDAP participates and showcases Pakistani business community and their products. So this is how we, so in Canton right now, Canton Fair is happening in Guangzhou, China, and Pakistani business community is participating in it and setting up their stalls. So these are the activities which are happening all year round under the umbrella of commerce.
Of course. So imagine yourself sitting somewhere globally and you are asked to present Pakistan and its idea of invest in Pakistan. So what is your idea that you would like to present to the global community and asking them to invest and giving more hope to the people?
I think Pakistan is emerging like anything. In Pakistan holds a population of 250 million people, and that too 60% of is youth. So we have a growing, it's a big market, and economically I think we have covered a long distance where inflation was 40%, but now it's under 2%. Our reserves are building, our exports are improving, remittances are increasing, our credit ratings are improving as a country. So I think all of this is making an enabling environment for Pakistan to move towards a high growth rate, and that is where we are heading. So Pakistan is a big market for the whole world to come and showcase their products, bring in FDI, bring in productivity with invest in new technology in Pakistan. As soon as Pakistan reaches a growth of 6 to 7%, I think we will have a massive population of a middle class which will be consuming stuff. So I think that all is attractive. We have a huge IT base. I think Pakistan will be the next IT destination. We have a massive agriculture sector. We can contribute to the food security of many countries, and we are working in that direction. When you talk about GCC, Pakistan is going to be a major energy consumer, so we are a big market for energy markets. So I think Pakistan has the only direction Pakistan is heading is upward. So we and the junction, the geopolitical location of Pakistan is very strategic for many countries. We are a route to China, the shortest route for China to enter the Arabian Peninsula. We are a connectivity hub for the Central Asian market. So Pakistan is a very attractive destination for many, from many perspectives, many angles. So I think countries already know that, and the interest is developing as we are moving towards a more economic, stable environment, and now towards growth. So that interest is only going to be increasing in the future.
So looking ahead, a decade ahead, what is your vision for Pakistan, especially related to commerce and trade industry, and how would you like to contribute personally in that direction?
So my vision for Pakistan is IT. My vision for Pakistan is exports, exports, and exports. My vision to Pakistan is in the next 10 years is developing and investing in skills of the youth. So this is also the vision of the Prime Minister. We have to invest in our youth. We have to enable them, give them the tools to work internationally. We have to enable them to contribute in all these sectors. So this is the vision I see: exports, IT, agriculture. This is the future of Pakistan.
So this, apart from all the stakes and high stakes policy, government work, and all those crazy things that are happening around you, and of course you're taking that vision forward. But at the personal level, what is your hobby? How you spend your leisure time, and how you rewind yourself? Not only spending time with your family, but of course there are many hobbies that you would like to share with people, young people especially, who might be listening to you.
Well, I spend my spare time on the television. So when I'm free, I'm on the TV discussing Pakistan's economy, the political situation of the country. So that is my pastime. But when I'm free from that, even I try to squeeze in some time to exercise, and that is what I would like to recommend to the people who are watching, that they need to take out a little bit of time and try to focus on their health. So health is wealth, and they say that you have 1,000 problems, but when you have a health problem, that is the only problem you have. So my recommendation is stay healthy, stay happy, and that's it.
We would like to ask you for 3 different messages for, first, for the young people who would like to be in the politics or who would like to join the civil service or public service. What is your message to them?
My message to the youth is that today you don't need a lot of investment to do business. Today you need a good idea. So my message is that you should look into becoming entrepreneurs. You should, if you are equipped with the skills of IT, just with a laptop, you can reach out to the whole world. And you can, if you have the skills, you can be, by sitting in your home, you can be contributing to the US economy, to the Chinese economy, to the Australian economy. So we have to find ways, new ways. The era is an era of AI. It is an era of IT. And you should be equipped with those skills. And obviously politics is an area which needs young blood, and we need new ideas. And I would welcome them. I would say that politics is not an easy path in Pakistan. We need to have local bodies. I feel that is a missing link in Pakistani politics for the youth, because right now there are not so many opportunities there are only a limited number of seats in the provincial and national assemblies. So when local bodies continuity is ensured, I think that will allow the youth to enter into politics much easier. So I would push them towards IT, to AI, to becoming entrepreneurs, and to work on themselves. Self improvement can be done at any age. At even so people who are studying right now, they have a lot of time to invest on themselves and to improve them. So always be working on self improvement. That's it. Thank you.
And second message is for the diplomatic community, global community. What is your message as a coordinator to Prime Minister of Commerce and Industries? Your message for them.
I think Pakistan is a vibrant country. It has a massive potential, and with partnering with all the diplomatic community, and showing the positive side of Pakistan, can really enhance Pakistan's potential to grow in a timely manner. So we are thankful for their efforts, and we feel that they will also continue. They are here in Pakistan, so they will continue working for the betterment of Pakistan. Thank you.
And now the next message is for us, the diplomatic inside room.
So firstly, I'd like to acknowledge that the Diplomatic Insight and the DiploTV are initiatives that have been promoting the positive image of Pakistan. They have been promoting trade with our friendly countries, and they have been contributing in many other aspects for a very long time at an intellectual level, with collaborating with the education, on the education side, with the intellectuals in different countries, and so different exchanges which are people to people. So I would like to acknowledge their efforts, and I would like to say that whatever support is required, we are available.